In news overseas, gun owners account for a big chunk of the electorate in America, and Democrats are accusing Republicans of lack of political will to control gun ownership for fear of the sector's disfavor. Republicans hit back as they counter that the issue is being dragged as a political issue. VOA's Catherine Gibson looks at whether or not the time is right to revive the gun debate in Capitol Hill.
Shots fired, 4:15 ASF.
Horror as hundreds are cut down by a sniper. Followed by the rituals of grief.
May he turn his peace.
And a now familiar sense of frustration.
Thoughts and prayers need to be matched by action. The reason why we exist is to act, is to change the laws of the nation to address challenges.
5 years ago, a gunman murdered 20 children in Murphy's home state of Connecticut. He blamed Congress's inaction for this latest tragedy.
Because we have done nothing, the mass shootings continue.
But in America's divisive dialogue on guns, even timing is up for debate. President Trump saying that discussion was still ahead. Joined by congressional Republicans who said the tragedy was still too fresh to discuss new laws.
Look, the investigation's not even been completed, and I think it's premature to be discussing legislative solutions, if there are any.
And one that couldn't be solved by regulating guns.
As we see the dust settle and we see what was behind some of these tragedies, that mental health reform is a critical ingredient to making sure that we can try and prevent some of these things from happening.
Reform that doesn't infringe on the rights of gun owners who can be a powerful voice at the ballot box.
I don't think restrictions do anything but prevent honest, law-abiding people from getting a weapon that they need and deserve to have, and with the freedoms we have in America.
And while Hill Republicans said the other side was playing politics with guns,
the Democrats are going to keep politicizing every tragedy that occurs. I think that's despicable on their part. Our thoughts and prayers go out to the victims here. This is not the time to automatically reach into the desk drawer and pull out gun control again.
Angry Democrats said Republicans were the ones putting politics ahead of people.
Follow the money. The NRA and the gun owners of America have spent a lot of money to try to change the narrative. And there's been a lack of political courage on the part of a lot of folks in Congress.
One top Senate Democrat saying that example can be set by President Trump.
Call us together and lead this nation in some rational laws about gun safety that the overwhelming majority of Americans, Democrat, Republican, and Independent, support.
An opportunity as Trump fulfills a new presidential ritual, heading to Las Vegas Thursday to visit the site of the first mass shooting of his presidency.